Like, yes, it's the new year and we always try to say the new year you try to be better, but girl, if you're not going to be better tomorrow, you're not going to be better next year. To look a certain way, be a certain way, have this, have that, and that's that and third, to be bossed up, to be leveled up. No matter how many times you're doing it, evidently it's not working. Like, it's some things that you know you need to give up on. Well, I don't have my nails done. I don't always feel like that girl, but like I still know I'm that girl. You feel what I'm saying? Like, not no cocky stuff, but just confidence. I still know I'm that girl. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, what's up? If you're not new to my channel, what's up? Who's made it? What's up? Who's baby? What's up? We's back here with another freaking video. And in today's video, we are going to be taking my hair down and we're going to be talking about this, how to become an it girl, how to level up, and all of that stuff. So let's just get straight into the video. So I've been seeing this, you know, around, I guess it's like the topic and the talk of the day, and I just wanted to get into it and just put my own little input on, you know, how to level up and become this quote unquote it girl. I just feel like leveling up and, you know, becoming a it girl or bossing up, or, you know, whatever you want to call it, glowing up, that's all a personal, you know, journey. There is no set way of, you know, what you need to do, what you gotta do. You know, that's all personal. Everybody's, you know, feeling of bossing up, glowing up is gonna feel different for them. So it's just like, don't let nobody make you feel like you need to be doing a certain thing, or, you know, whatever the case was going on with the girls. Don't let nobody make you feel like you have to be doing these certain things in order to boss up or glow up, or, you know, become an it girl, or whatever the case, because that's personal. Somebody could be like, yeah, and you know, you gotta get to a bag and, you know, scam these niggas and woo, and it's just like, no. That's just a no, period. But like, that's somebody's own personal opinion, and if that's what somebody feel like that's what they need to do in order to, you know, glow up and become said it girl, boss, or whatever you want to call it, then that's their opinion. But that don't mean you gotta go out here and do the same thing, because whatever you got going on in your life right now, whatever your journey is, that's your journey, and that's what it's going to be. Things that you personally feel like that you want to, you know, change about yourself, that you want to improve, that you want to become better on, and that's what you're going to do. You might not need to, you know, you might be set financially, so you might not need to feel like you have to, you know, really step up your finance game. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all get what I'm saying? It's the journey's gonna be personal. And I feel like nowadays on social media, you know, it's this like stigma and, you know, a standard of, you know, what you should be doing and where you should be in life, and what's this and what's that. And it's just like, that's just no, because like when you sit there and you look at it, everybody's life journey is different, everybody's situation is different. And I have had times where I've seen, you know, those people younger than me and they're doing the things that I want to do, especially like when it comes to like the YouTube or like businesses, and that just make me feel like, you know, like I'm not doing enough, or, you know, making me get in my feelings a little bit, because this standard that you see on social media make you feel like you need to be doing certain things or be certain places, or, you know, just be extremely like far in life, and it make you, you know, doubt your own self, and, you know, just your journey. It's just like, that's just so weird. Like, people on social media, they're weird. But like, your personal glow up is going to be personal. So if you do, you know, want to improve yourself and become better, just really sit and look at, okay, like, yes, it's the new year and we always try to say the new year you try to be better, but girl, if you're not going to be better tomorrow, you're not going to be better next year. So it's just like that too. Don't wait for a new year to change and for a new year to, you know, try to improve and become better, because I've just been having this self-reflection, been realizing this lately about, you know, just things in my life that I want to change. And it's just like, you be feeling like, oh, you know, you just be quote unquote waiting for the perfect time. And a while back, God gave me the scripture, and it says, farmers who wait for perfect weather, never plant, and those who watch every cloud never harvest. And that's Ecclesiastes 11:4. And at first, when I got the, you know, the scripture, I thought I understood what God was trying to tell me, but I don't think I really understood what he was trying to tell me. And lately I've been realizing, you know, like, it's certain things I kept wanting to change, but I kept, you know, trying to wait for, you know, like this perfect sad time. And it's just like, I never really sat back and looked at, okay, what am I doing? What am I not doing? Or what's this cycle that I feel like I keep repeating over and over and over again? And it really was a cycle that I kept repeating. It's just like, bro, why do I feel like I'm in the same freaking place, the same spot every single year? I'm either in the same spot or a worse spot as the years goes by. And I'm just like, I wasn't understanding. I'm just like, what is going on? And that scripture really made me realize, like, things are not going to change until things change. So if you keep saying, yes, I want to change, I want to do this and I want to do that, but you keep feeling like, oh, you know, you waiting for so-and-so said time, you don't know if that time is ever going to come. And that's just first and foremost. And that's just something I had to realize. Like, you know, for example, right now, I was getting frustrated because I felt like, okay, for those of you who don't know, I have my cosmetology license, and, you know, I wasn't, you know, as prepared as I should have been, and listening to my teachers and, you know, like, really trying to figure out what I wanted to do before I graduated. So I'll be at, like, different jobs, but I'm just a person, I don't, you know, like working. I just don't like working and them not caring and somebody telling me what time I gotta get up and all that other stuff. I just don't, you know, like that. So for a minute I was praying, you know, to be able to afford to, you know, live on my own. And, you know, sorry y'all, my dog just got a bath. So that just threw me off guard. Anyway, jobs or whatever the case. And, you know, oh no, I was praying to be able to, you know, like, afford to be on my own, for my business to be able to, you know, like, pay for themselves and stuff like that. And, you know, me right now, I don't have a car because, you know, fumbled bags. We're not going to get into that. That's a story for another day. But, you know, so it's like transportation is hard because a lot of opportunities that come to me, they be like super, super far. And, like, trying to get a lift to these, you know, places to do like lash extensions or waxing and stuff, to these different places, it would be like a waste, because it just be, I'm like, you know, it would be pointless because it would just be so far and the lift would be so much, it would literally be pointless. Like, literally the check would be gone. So I'm just like, you know, and it would be these sense. I'm like, bro, you keep doing all this. And, you know, I just realized a trigger what that was for me, like filling out job applications. But it is just like, bro, you keep having this, it's the same cycle. And I'm just like, well, what is different? What can I do different about the situation that I have right now? And it was other scriptures, you know, that God started giving me, like, the one. So the other one is Ecclesiastes. I think it's Ecclesiastes 6:4. It says something like, enjoy what you have rather than desiring what you don't have. Dreaming about, what is it? It's like dreaming about the future is meaningless, like chasing the wind. It was something along those lines. I've been memorizing the scripture, but, you know, when you just ended in talking, you feel what I'm saying. But, and so I was just letting that dwell on me. I'm like, okay, well, what can I change about my situation, like, right now? Like, what could I do? How can I take advantage of these days that God gave me? Because I just felt like I'm just sitting here, like, you feel what I'm saying, not really doing much. Because I'll get, like, people that, you know, and I'll travel to them if they're local, that, you know, might book a lash appointment or a wax appointment, but, you know, it's not steady enough. And it's like, the girl's got the bills to pay, honey, and things that the girl want to do. Okay, so I would just get frustrated because it's like nothing else. And listen, I was applying for stuff that I really didn't even want to do, but I'm just like, at least just to fund, you know, my business until it could fund itself. And like, nothing, it's like, y'all, nothing was hiring. like literally nothing, like nothing that's like, you know, that will be worth it, because like I said, transportation. So it was just all that going on. But with all of that being said, it was just, I was just feeling, you know, like, how can I change what's going on right now? So I forgot where I was going with this when I first started talking about this, but like, for what's going on in your life, you have to see, okay, what can I do that is different? How can I change, you know, like the situation I'm in right now, and, you know, the circumstances that I'm in, and that's going to determine what you need to feel like you need to do, you know, to boss up, to level up, and to, you know, just become better, and, you know, this, that, and the third. Sorry if y'all hear like people talking in the background, just background noise. It's people outside and they be loud. But like, the glow up does not always have to be physical or materialistic, which is a lot of what people make it seem like. It does not have to be that. It really is just going to fit you and your life. Like me, my glow up, my boss up, my level up, you know, I do want to lose weight because I gained some weight. So that is something, you know, that I want to work on. And just being healthier, being more organized. I just bought me a planner, you know, being more organized, because I'm not the most organized girl, but I do want to make being organized a thing. I do want to finally get my Jeep. Okay, God willing, I will get it very, very soon. But I do want to finally get my Jeep. I do want to, you know, make more business sales. I do want to do more of a lifestyle on my channel, but a lot of my subscribers that I have right now, because of where they came from, they be, you know, more into reaction videos, and that's fine, but that's not really my twist and my juice and my, you know, my twist, my juice, my squeeze. But like, for me, that is things that I want to work on. You know, I'm trying to get a little aesthetic type of feel going on my Instagram page, where, you know, it's just more aesthetically pleasing, because I like pages that look like that. I'm just trying to work on, you know, like really paying attention to, you know, different triggers of mine, especially, you know, taking this walk with Christ. What's my triggers? What makes me, you know, just feel off and stuff like that? You gotta pay attention to people, things that you do. Like I said, me filling out job applications really was a trigger, because I will always feel really, really bad, and like, not bad, but I would just feel sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to, you know, like give some volume to my hair. But I would just really feel like off, and I would be like in a bad mood. I'd be kind of sad, and I noticed that was a trigger for me. I don't know exactly why, and I still don't know exactly the cause, but I know that's a trigger. And I was praying to God, like, you know, to help me be able to, you know, discern different triggers of when I'm feeling like, you know, off, when I'm feeling down, and what do I usually do to try to, you know, get myself back in a good mood. What do I do on days where I just feel, you know, like really, really good and in such good spirits? What do I do? You know, maybe what did I do the night before or the day before, stuff like that. And just realizing, you know, that. And just too, I want to work on just, this is given, I just want to work on being just more, you know, in a positive mood, and just being a better person in general and in whole. So I just feel like it does not have to always be, you know, materialistic, like, oh yes, always, you know, make sure your hair is laid. Like, it don't always have to be laid, it could be done, but that's, you know, your personal too. Me, I like my hair to be laid here and there, but sometimes I just like my hair to be done. Like, sometimes I want an extra little razzle dazzle, and a little razzle dazzle is like when it's laid, like, you know, it's just laid, and then when it's done, it's done. But that's something that makes me feel good. Me, I love getting my nails done. They're not on right now, but I love looking forward to every Sunday, well, every other Sunday, getting my nails done, getting a refill. That was me. Well, I don't have my nails done, I don't always feel like that girl, but like, I still know I'm that girl. You feel what I'm saying? Like, not no cocky stuff, but just confidence. I still know I'm that girl. Don't be looking to social media feeling like you need validation from these people, because who is these people? I can get not narrow like on a post, and I don't care, because I'm posting these pictures with me, okay? And can't nobody, I don't know, likes, nobody comment on nothing is not going to make me, you feel what I'm saying? Like, girl, I still know that girl who's talking about. You feel what I'm saying? So don't let people make you feel like you have to look a certain way, be a certain way, have this, have that, and it's then a third to be bossed up to be no, because everybody does not look for the same thing. You might not be somebody that always feel like, oh, I need to get my nails done. You may not be somebody that feels like, you know, oh, you know, this year I want to, you know, wear makeup every day, whether it's a light B, whether it's a BB. You might not be that person, and I don't feel like it's anything wrong if you are somebody that feels like, oh, I just want to, you know, do my makeup more this year. Oh, I want to, you know, try to keep my hair more done this year, even if it's not late, but just keep it done. Oh, I want to try to get my nails done more. Oh, you know, I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that, because I do personally feel like, you know, when you feel put together, you're going to be just feeling in a better mood. It's just going to help, you know, uplift your spirits. But you don't have to have a beat face. It might just be a simple, you haven't combed your hair in like 5 days, but then today you just like, you know what, let me actually do something with my hair, and that will just make you feel a little bit better. And also just have more personal care days. Like me, a good personal care is like really going deep into a skincare routine. You know, if I get my nails done, add that in, you know, really exfoliate all crazy in the shower, a nice warm shower, have a candle lit, just relax and just in silence and peace, get a nice good prayer and get a nice good word in. Like that kind of stuff is like relaxing to me, but to you it might be something different. Everybody's something, but find what is going on in your life. Do you feel like you're stuck and like the same pattern? And if so, really sit there and evaluate. And if you have to, ask God and pray about it, because that's what I did, and it'll start to come to you and you will start to be able to discern things. But really sit and evaluate and look and be like, okay, what is going on? Why do I feel like I'm stuck? See why you're stuck. What is it that you feel like you're stuck on? And just really, if you gotta write it down, write it down. What are the things that you have been doing that you feel like is not working? Because at this point, and it is a scripture in there, I just cannot remember because I did see it not too long ago, but like, you're not going to keep trying to do the same, go down the same path if it's bringing you to the same spot and you don't like the spot that you're in. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, it don't matter how many times you're doing it, evidently it's not working. Like, it's some things that, you know, you need to give up on, because you feel what I'm saying? Like, some things you have to give up on because it's just not working in that way. You might have to try it another way. You feel what I'm saying? Like me, I'm trying to, and me being more consistent. I'm trying to be more consistent with videos, trying to be more consistent with just posting, you know, my business and my services, because eventually, you know, somebody will grab on to the fishing rod. Somebody will grab on, I could reel them, and you feel what I'm saying? It will grow then. But I have to be more consistent. Years prior, I was not consistent. I'll post for a little bit and stop. I have to be more consistent, post every day, so these people is seeing this stuff every day. But depending on what it is, figure it out, what it is that you want to change. See how you can change it. And if it's something that is out of your control right now, what can you do about your circumstance right now that could just help you get there step by step? So eventually the things that are out of your circumstance, or, you know, out of your control per se, it'll be different because you're slowly getting there. Like for me, I know right now, because I don't have a car, things are kind of like out of my control, out of my circumstance. But there are things that I can do in my situation right now, so that when I build there, I will get enough money to get a vehicle. And then the things that used to be out of my circumstance because I didn't have a vehicle, now that's not out of, you know, my circumstance, because, you know, now I have a vehicle. You feel what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say that and just come here and talk to you guys about that, because I've just been seeing this little, you know, like these videos going around, this little trendy trend and when, and I just want to let y'all know, don't let nobody make you feel like, you know, you have to be a certain way, do a certain thing, and be at a certain spot in your life. Because no, honey, do what is for your situation. Sit there and really think about what is going on in your life right now, things that you want to change that you may have been putting off. Write it down, pray about it, and get to it, honey. Just get to it. When you don't feel like doing something, do it. Like, it's they that don't feel like filming, but I got to get up and film these videos, okay? So just like, you know, just be different. Things not going to change until things change, okay? If you've been doing something the same way and it's not changing, change the way, because it's not going to change. if I will always sit here and be like, well, I guess I just gotta wait to get a vehicle. Well, girl, what if that day never comes? I'm just sitting here waiting, or oh, I gotta wait for these people to reply back to this job. What if nobody ever reply back, and I'm gonna keep sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting? No, at this point, I keep doing this and it's not working. So let me try to figure out what can I work with right now in my situation. And I really thank God for, like, 'cause, you know, I be hard-headed sometimes, but I'm working on it, Lord. You know, I'm working on it. He helping me, but like really just drilling it and letting me learn. You know, sometimes you gotta be disciplined and learn the hard way, and that's okay, because sometimes that's just what it takes. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys in my next video.